Hey guys, welcome back to Phandom Brothers. So today is just another chill video. You know, we've been doing a lot of serious stuff, a lot of reviews, a lot of install videos, and so we just wanted to kind of take it slow today. We're gonna talk about my top, well, they're not really my top 5 favorite cars or like dream cars, but just like the ones that I want the most. There's a whole bunch that I want. Like, this is just the tip of the iceberg for both of us, but these are just like my top 5 kind of, and Jeff's also top 5, so let's get it going.
Alright, you want to start it off?
Yeah, I'll start it off. And so at the end of my list, I'm gonna talk about my all-time favorite of all time, because that car is just absolutely beautiful in my opinion. But my number 5 pick is gonna be the Jeep Cherokee Trackhawk. That thing is freaking cool. I went out on a drive with my brother one time. He drives an Audi A4, and there was a Jeep Trackhawk right beside us. And it was like, oh, I'm gonna race him, and I was like, okay, go for it. At the time, we didn't know it was a Trackhawk, and we went, and that thing absolutely destroyed him, like obliterated him. He had no chance whatsoever. Like this thing is insanely fast. And so I did a little bit of homework, and it's a 6.2 liter V8 powered by a supercharger. This thing goes from 0 to 100 in 3.9 seconds. That is fast. It's 707 horsepower.
Is that the fastest SUV on the market right now?
I think
probably one of them.
I think
one
so.
of them for sure.
Actually, there's a new Audi that came out recently too that is really fast. Yeah, I think it beat a record around the Nürburgring.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
that's
so
insane.
it's fast. But this Cherokee is so cool. I saw it firsthand how it goes so fast, and I was like, wow, I gotta get myself one of those for that money.
It's like the perfect matchup. It's like essentially a Hellcat, but like in SUV form.
Yeah,
So
I'm pretty sure it's a Hellcat engine in there, so
with all-wheel drive.
yeah.
So that's pretty sweet.
Yeah, so yeah, that's my number 1 pick.
Well, my top 5, I guess, is the Lamborghini Gallardo. I know it's not the fastest Lamborghini. It's not the best looking Lamborghini, but it's definitely the most nostalgic for me. Specifically in yellow, because it was the first time I saw it. It was in yellow. I love the 6-speed manual transmission, I believe it has, with the V10 pushing around 515 horsepower, which is a lot. Like, that was the first rendition. It was 2 phases of the Gallardo.
Mm-hmm.
The first phase I would go with, just because it's so iconic and produces good power for the time. I believe it was 2004. So that's my top 5.
A lot of rappers have those cars in their videos, like they're old videos.
The
on
old
YouTube.
ones.
OG rapper videos have the Gallardos in them.
Yeah.
It's really cool. My second pick is also a Lamborghini, but this one is a Hurricane Performante. Now, the way I started to like this video was kind of weird, because when I was younger, I would watch this is a little embarrassing, but Paul Walker. Not Paul Walker. What am I talking about? What's his name? Jake Paul.
Oh my
god. I know. That's why I said it's embarrassing. Because I used to watch his videos, okay? I liked them a little bit. Now he's kind of an idiot. Sorry, Jake, but it's true. But he bought a Performante. And when I saw that thing, I was like, wow, that thing is cool. Like, it is a good looking car.
Especially in blue.
Yeah.
I love it in blue.
Yeah. And at the very bottom, it has the Italian flag and stuff. It looks so cool. And so I also did a homework on that. And it's a 5.2 liter V10, making 640 horsepower at 8,000 RPMs. It's 0 to 100 in 2.9 seconds. So that's ridiculously fast too. And yeah, that's my second pick.
My top 4, it's a little bit of a dad van. It's the BMW X5M. as you guys know, I have a lot of nostalgia towards BMW, so it's definitely probably my favorite manufacturer. You know, going from like the E36 to E46, and I love their SUVs too. And you know, I always pictured myself in a red one, you know, with Kenny and my kids or whatever. But yeah, I always pictured us cruising around in a red one. It makes good power, makes 615 horsepower, so it's plenty of power to get down on the track. It's plenty of power to go to the grocery store. So
How cool is that at the grocery store?
You know, red, that's like that beautiful BMW red, all tinted out with black rims. It's just, it's
that's
just
cool.
Yeah,
All right.
definitely.
Coolest dad at the grocery store.
Definitely.
Coolest dad picking up your kids from school.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Alright, so my third pick would probably be the Mercedes AMG GTR Black Edition. Now this thing is a little expensive. It's not a little expensive, it's really expensive. It's like $400,000. And I mean, it's a track machine. Like, it's made for the track, literally made for the track. AMG only, I mean not AMG, Mercedes only deemed 5 of these cars worthy of the title Black Edition in 2020, which is saying something. Like, it's a 4.0 liter V8 twin turbo making 720 horsepower. It goes from 0 to 100 in 3.2 seconds, and I mean, I first saw this car, it wasn't exactly this car, but it was one of the variations of this car on Instagram actually. I follow Lewis Hamilton, the Formula 1 driver. He drives for Mercedes, and he was driving one of these around the track, racing it, and when I first saw it, I was like, wow, that's one of the coolest Mercedes I've ever seen, and I did some homework on it, and I just fell in love with it. I thought it was such a cool car, and if I was ever gonna have like a German car, it was gonna be one of those. So yeah.
And like, I remember watching one of TJ Hunt's older videos.
Mm-hmm.
Mercedes, I believe, invited him out to drive the AMG GTR.
Oh wow.
And so yeah, Mercedes, get at us, because we'll come out.
And we did a review on one of your cars, so
yeah, it was a good review too.
Let us just borrow it, just for a quick lap, I don't know, somewhere.
A lap or two, maybe 3.
Yeah. Or for a full day, who knows? Let us do a review on it.
Yeah, for sure. Okay. So my top 3, obviously the iconic Godzilla, the R35.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I think it's in everybody's dream car list.
I think so.
Like, I love all the GTRs, and you know, if at the end of the day I'd be satisfied with any of them. R32, R33, R34, R35, it doesn't matter. I love them all. But the R35 in that dark blue, that iconic dark blue, pushing like 500, around 515 horsepower.
Something like that.
Yeah, just as they got newer and newer, the power went up. So, but yeah, who doesn't want to go into all wheels?
We know a guy who drives one of those. We went on a cruise with him once.
Yeah,
Remember
that was
that?
pretty cool.
Yeah.
Hopefully he'll be in one of our vlogs.
Hopefully. Maybe we'll do a review in his car, hopefully.
That'd be
If you're
pretty
watching
cool.
the video, man,
Get at us.
Yeah. Let us do a review on that car, please, man. So cool. Oh.
But yeah, it's just the transmission in that car is unbelievable. That's why it's automatic, because it'll just outdo any manual. Just beautiful car. Beast.
Yeah, unfortunately they only make those in automatics. We don't have manual.
No, those are just strictly autos, but it gets the job done. It's plenty of power. That launch control is insane.
Yeah.
I bet. So,
It is.
Yeah, that's my top 3.
My top 4, now this is going a little far away from like supercars and stuff. It's actually the Honda S2K. Now that car's, we know a guy who drives it one as well, and he actually went on a cruise with him. I just saw it from the outside, but man, that thing is sweet. It is so cool. It's a 2.2 liter inline 4, you know, stock, making 240 horsepower. But you could modify those bad boys and you could get a whole lot of power out of those. And yeah, I mean, I first saw that car in Too Fast, Too Furious, you know, with
the pink one.
Yeah, the pink one. At the time I saw that, I was like, yeah, I mean, it's pink and I don't really like
Hers
it.
was like just super riced out. So,
Yeah. And like she crashed it and the whole front bumper fell. That was sad. But when I first saw it, I was like, you know what? it's okay. It's not like the coolest car. But then I saw it in person from our friend, and I was like, wow. Okay, this car is something. It is something else.
Those cars, like, they're unbelievable. Like, people, when they mention Honda S2000, they have a lot of power, but I think what they're known for is their handling. It's unbelievable at handling.
Yeah.
It's a crazy handling car. It's like a mountain car, essentially.
Yeah, it's small, so like it's super easy to handle and stuff. It's kind of like the Mazda Miata.
Yeah.
Almost.
But with a little bit more power.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Number 2 for me, I love BMW. I'm currently driving one. Well, not one, but like not in the highest trim. We haven't featured it on the channel yet, but it's the E46 M3. This car produces crazy power. It's iconic. I love the E36, but the E46 has all that new tech in it. It just produces crazy power. It's a track car. It's beautiful. Honestly, I don't know much more to say about that one, but I would love it in white, blacked out rims, fully tinted. Just a cool car to rip around.
Could you imagine you pulling up with a BMW and pulling up with a Mercedes?
Yeah.
I'd probably destroy you, but you know what? Still cool.
Yeah, I just love that car. It sounds unbelievable. It's a good.
Your car, if you like modify your car, the one you have now, bro, it'll be a sweet car.
Yeah, I think so. I gotta start ordering cars for that.
Yeah, you have to. Yeah. I'll be jealous. And okay, so my number 1 all-time favorite car, like of all time, I absolutely love this car. It's I've already talked about it before, but I'm gonna talk about it again because it's my favorite car. It's the R34 GTR V-Spec 2. Oh man, I don't know, like I've been in love with this car ever since I was like 5 years old. Literally ever since I was 5 years old. Like, just everything about that car is perfect. You know, the body style, the sound it makes, how fast it is, modified and stock too. It's pretty fast stock.
Stock is plenty of power. To be honest.
It's a 2.6 liter inline 6 turbo. It's making 315 horsepower. It's all-wheel drive, and it goes 0 to 100 in 4.8 seconds. So like for its time, because it came out in 2001, and for its time, that thing it's pretty fast for just like a coupe, you know, just one of those cars you can get out of the dealer, and for not that much money, I guess at the time it was probably pretty cheap.
And that's probably why they're banned in the US.
Yeah.
Well, I think next year coming up, the 97s will be legal in the US.
You know, I started falling in love with that car because of, you know, again, Too Fast, Too Furious, when Brian was pulling up to the race with his R34, you know, passing everybody on the highway as he got to the race, you know, the blue underglow, and when he got to the race, the steam coming out of the side of the car. Man, at that time I thought that was the coolest car ever invented. I was like, damn, this car is cool. And oh man, yeah, ever since that moment, I was like, I have to have one of these at some time in my life. And you know, if it wasn't for this car, Jeff can agree with me here. We always talk about this. If it wasn't for this car, I probably wouldn't be doing this, and you know, being so addicted to cars as I am now. So yeah, that's my number 1 pick.
Alright. So my number 1 pick, guys, is the Mark IV Supra TRD, the highest spec you could get. You know, it makes around 320 horsepower, incredibly quick. That iconic 2JZ motor, you know, pushing crazy power. Has a crazy potential, you know, to destroy Lambos and Ferraris, you know. You know, like Danny said before, you know, without this car and without the Fast and Furious, you know, first Fast and Furious to be specific, I honestly don't think I'd be as into cars as I am. I think I would still be into cars, just not as, you know, attached to them as I am. You know, I would love to have the cool little T-top, you know, driving a summer day, you know, just enjoying it.
Yeah, driving up to the lake, you know, cruising.
Yeah.
My brother. That'd be so sick.
Oh, the R34 and the Supra together, man, just ripping.
That'd be so cool. Oh, we gotta go down to LA and go to the restaurant.
So you know their house?
Yeah.
Right down the street is Toretto's.
Oh, like actually?
Yeah, like they're like really close together actually.
Mm.
So you could go to the house and then you could go to Toretto's. So it's actually it's pretty cool.
We're gonna go there and we're gonna order
Tuna no crust.
sandwich, no crust.
Yeah.
Iconic sandwich right there. No crust. Oh
And,
man.
Yeah, like I would love to keep the car relatively stock if I ever owned one, you know, just enjoy it for what it is, what Toyota wanted it to be. And, you know, I might do like a little exhaust on it or something like that, but for the most part, keep it stock, enjoy it at 300 horsepower or whatever it makes.
Yeah, those cars that they get up to like 1,000 horsepower, pretty ridiculous, but still kind of cool.
Yeah, with stock internals.
Mhm.
So like you could just bolt on a turbo and start making crazy power right off the bat.
Yeah,
Yeah, so I think that's pretty much it.
that's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? Thanks guys for watching. You know, we just wanted to make this quick video because we got a couple new subscribers. We wanted you guys to get to know each other. I mean, get to know us a little better. You know, what we're all about, our favorite cars, and all that stuff. And we got a whole lot more of content coming soon. So yeah, stay tuned for that.
Yeah, so if you're new to the channel, make sure to smash that subscribe button. Make sure to smash that like button. You know, we appreciate you guys so much. Everybody that keeps, you know, supporting the channel, watching the videos, hitting the like button. You know, it means the world to us, and we're not gonna stop. So, you know, join us on this crazy cool journey. You know, spring is coming up, so cars are gonna come out a lot more. And, yeah. So remember to like, share, and subscribe.
Also, one more thing.
Oh.
If you know what, let us know your favorite car down in the comments. So also, we want to get to know you guys too. So let us know your top 5 or just your #1 top car of all time. And yeah, we will see you guys next video.
All right, Phandom Brothers signing out.